Bueno, nos encontramos con la hermosa Sofia Boutella. Hola, Sofía.
Hola.
You are beautiful. Eres bella. Even more in person than in the movie.
Oh, thank you.
Your career began very interesting. You have a very interesting career. You began dancing and then acting, modeling. How was that process that brought you to the Mommy?
Oh, oh my God. The path is a bit all mushy in my head.
Yeah.
What brought me to the Mummy? I got the script when I was finishing filming Star Trek, and about
And that
a
was-
year and a half ago, and it was an offer, my very first one, and I said no.
You said no?
Yes, because I was afraid. I was afraid to play a monster that was scaring people around without any sort of background or strong background, you
Yeah.
know. And what I love and admire the most about the original monster movie and the original Mummy, and what Boris Karloff made, you know, he made that character iconic. The movie is iconic, and the beauty of that film is that you can sense and feel the layers underneath what he's offering,
Yeah.
which is something that's quite profound, and that's what I admire so much about the originals. And I was thinking, just I hope that, you know, what I would want about a modern remake of The Mummy was that depth is still felt. So I said no because I was afraid that it would just be a monster scaring people around
Yeah.
without any depth. And then when I sat down and met with Alex, he shared with me his passion for the originals, how much he wanted to give an homage to the original, and that how much he wanted to give The Mummy a back story that will justify her actions, even though you disagree with them.
Yeah, and it looks great because her movements are like you're dancing, and that's part of your background. And to upstage Tom Cruise is like a very high task, and you did it.
I
this
didn't
time.
upstage Tom Cruise. It's impossible to upstage Tom Cruise.
Well, you kind of did because it's all about you in the movie. You don't have lines. You have like your kind of language, and even though you shine in the movie.
Thank
When
you.
you saw the final
Thank you so
product, what do you think about your? Do you see what you do when you're done in a movie?
It's hard. It's hard to have a bit to have like the proper perspective, you know. And maybe because I came to acting with the same mentality that I was in as a dancer, which is very critical.
Yeah.
But to myself, because no, I mean, you know, I enjoy the movie a lot, and I don't see it as you see it, I think, you know, but it's a bit difficult to when you spend so much time with a character that's so intense, you know. But as a dancer, I wanted to capture, because I observe a lot how people move, how people sit down, and the physicality tells me itself a story before people open their mouths. I know a story about somebody because of how they carry themselves, and maybe because I danced and I sort of observe how all of that, and I capture it quite fast, because I kind of I mimic is a good thing to know how to do when you're a dancer, because we learn choreography off of choreographers constantly. And but I wanted to find her royalty. I wanted to find her power and her strength within her body. And what I found by studying, you know, gods and ancient Egypt and royalty and kings and queens, that how their body posture, and they were all, you know, very proud and chest forward, and they were all looking like they're gliding through life. They don't move fast, they don't talk fast, and that was something that was quite fun to embody. I'm not the same way myself, but I wanted to find the pace of hers.
And you did. You succeeded.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
It's a pleasure.
Thanks.
Great job.